She's a big who's really willing to pass the ball out and find shooters, find cutters, and she's really smart in that way. But yeah, just really growing into her own and being really confident and knowing that she can do so much for us. And so, her tonight, she had a great game. I can't see her right now. She had a great game. She had a great game. And just really demanding the ball, really getting really. I think I just continue to work hand in hand with the bigs. Obviously, like I've said before, Angel and Kamilla are really great post presence. So we have to be able to get the ball into them to score. Like, they're very, very good. They're very good at what they do. And so I do feel like personally and within our team, we were trying to kind of pound that in. And really just like keep working with them. Obviously it's not going to get any easier to get the ball into them just because people know what they can do. So just finding different actions maybe to get them open a little bit more. But like I said, it's kind of a two kind of thing because they need a steal, we need to be able to deliver the ball. So I kind of think it works hand in hand with both of us.
And then when it comes to kind of the big picture here and obviously not being the playoffs, how do you guys, what's the process in terms of maintaining the right mindset as you now head to Vegas to face the reigning champs amid this skid?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Vegas is a really great team. What they've shown in this league has been winning championships. But earlier in the season we were able to get them at their house, which is kind of a confidence booster for us. Obviously, they're a great team. But yeah, I mean, it sucks that we're on this losing skid. It sucks that we're kind of in this position where we're fighting for a playoff spot. But it is what it is. This is our job, so we have to show up every single day. And as cliche as it is, like this game is behind us, and we have to kind of focus on Vegas at this point. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, I know everybody will just come in motivated to focus on Vegas and hopefully get a win in there.
We'll go to Carly Bell on Zoom. Please unmute.
Michaela, what growth have you seen out of Kamilla Cardoso here in the second half of the season?
Really just being more assertive. Like I feel like she really has kind of grown into her own in such a short time, and she knows where she is good, knows where she can help our team. She's one of the bigs who is very, very willing, not one of the bigs, but she's a big who's really willing to pass the ball out and find shooters, find cutters, and she's really smart in that way. But yeah, just really growing into her own and being really confident and knowing that she can do so much for us. And so, her tonight, she had a great game. I can't see her right now. She had a great game. She had a great game. And just really demanding the ball, really getting really good post position, post seals, passing the ball out when needed. So she's kind of doing a lot for us. And then also within the defensive side, just being an anchor for us. So yeah, I'm really proud of her. I've seen so much growth since the beginning of the season, and she's just going to continue to keep getting better.
And then just to follow up, I know I've asked you about this the last couple games, but another high turnover rate, 27 points off 21 turnovers today. And that's kind of just what we've seen here in these last 4 games. Is there anything that you can see or that you can figure out as to what's leading to this high turnover rate that we just haven't seen since June out of this team?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it's just a means of how aggressive the other team is being. Because I feel like sometimes it comes from a different kind of area every single game, whether it's trying to get the ball into the post, whether it's just, making lackluster decisions, throwing the ball out of bounds, kind of not being on the same page with our teammates, all on one page. And so I don't know, honestly. It really is something that has been our Achilles heel, like you said, post All-Star break. And it's hard when you have a team like this, who obviously Minnesota's a really good team. They've been on a roll, and we kind of just give them 27 points. That's tough for us. But all we can do is really get better from it, be a little bit more focused, and just be more on the same page when running our offenses.
Thank you.
We'll go to Alyssa on Zoom. Please unmute.
Hey, Michaela.
Hi.
Did you feel like any aspects of the team's defense was stronger today?
I did actually. We were talking about this in the locker room, where I feel like our initial defense was great. I mean, I think at the fourth quarter it was like 60 to 60 or something like that. And so to hold a team like this to that many points is good for us. And I feel like our half court defense was really, really good. But when we give them 27 points off of turnovers, it's almost like for naught, because it was like, yeah, we played great defense, but we also gave them so many points. And so that can be frustrating at times. But I feel like our half court defense, we were talking, we were rotating, we were forcing people to take, tough shots. There was a point in the fourth quarter where it felt like we couldn't get a stop, which was a little bit frustrating. But I think, 33 minutes of the game, we played really, really great defense.
And then Angel said the coaches were talking to you guys pregame about this stat where it's like you guys had been getting a lot of steals in the first half of the season as a team, and then that's fallen off a little bit. And I was just curious if you had an idea of why that's happened.
Um, no, I mean, I don't, maybe lack of aggression, maybe lack of just disruption on the defensive end. And coaches kind of already emphasized that to us as well, that we're best when we can do that, when we can disrupt people, get extra possessions, not have to work so hard on the offensive end and play against a 24-second shot clock. And so that's just something we need to get better at. And that really isn't something that's tactical. It's really heart, it's really effort, it's really just kind of doing the dirty work. And so that's just something that we need to do. We saw that, in the first half of the season that helped us out. And so we need to make things easier for ourselves right now as we get into these last few games. And that's an easy fix where even if we're not getting steals, we're being disruptive. We're making things hard for the other team because on the other end, they make it so hard for us to score, get open, get the ball into our post players. And so that's something that we can take from that and kind of move forward and do that ourselves as well.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Any more?
Um,
Thanks.